when you're driving down the road, you have two dogs, a cat, and you're just cruising along, open highway, everything's great, and then you just get this distinct smell, almost a taste in your mouth, and you go, that's a dog that's probably gonna have diarrhea soon. So hopefully we're gonna get to our spot soon. All right, we're back. We're at the Mammoth Cave Campground, and we're about to go on another hike.
Yeah, surprise, surprise. So at the Mammoth Cave National Park, the campground itself only has 2 full hookup sites, and we got one of them.
Yeah,
so,
we were lucky, very lucky.
Yeah, so book early. Everything else, I don't think there's water, electric, there's nothing. And then the bathhouse, they charge you to take a shower. So anyway, there'll be more of that in the vlog.
Yeah, it's crazy. Charging for a shower per couple minutes, and then being on a campground that doesn't even have water or electricity makes things a little interesting for a lot of people, but there are a lot of tent campers.
Yeah, there are. Even though it's cold.
Yeah.
I felt bad for them. It was like 40 something last night.
A little bit chillier last night, but today it's definitely a nicer day. We're sitting at, I think, 70. It's like 65 right now, but about 70 degrees for today. So it'll be nice, sunny day. We're looking at starting at the Heritage Trail, which is just over Ange's left shoulder, I think.
Right shoulder.
Right shoulder. Just over Ange's right shoulder. And then we're going to connect into some other trails. I think the Sinkhole Trail is also one of those that we're going to hit, and then kind of bounce around.
The trail system here, a lot of the trails are gravel or paved, and they do interconnect. So you can make the trail as long or short as you like. We've jumped from the Heritage Trail to the Sinkhole Trail. So Heritage Trail is paved, very easy to follow, signs everywhere. And this is the Sinkhole Trail, that's gravel, and so far very easy to follow.
This is one of 31 different entrances into Mammoth Cave, and the first one that modern man found of Mammoth Cave, all the way back in 1798. I can officially welcome you into Mammoth Cave. These boxes are original. These are 211 years old. That's why I said not to get too close, because these are still the originals. The cave has preserved these artifacts inside the cave. So they had to think of myths, legends, to tell folks when going throughout the cave here. And there's the Grim Reaper. See his skeletal face? His lantern off to his side, and pointing downwards into Dante's gateway to the underworld. Now folks, our lanterns are looking a little bit low right now, so me and Rachel, we'll be right back But the process of this will take about a day's time, okay? So what we'll do here, me and Rachel are gonna collect the lanterns. Y'all folks just sit nice and tight right here. We'll be back in a day's time.
You won't even know it.
What you saw there was an old tradition here at Mammoth Cave called sunset, sunrise. If you look to the right, there is the cataracts. This is where rainwater is still coming into the cave. Yeah, all that carbonic acid is carbonated water. This is rainwater that's become slightly acidic. That slight acidity is what allows it to erode through the cave and make these cave passageways.
So basically Taco Bell.
Oh, come on, man. There we go. There's more of those petroglyphs from those natives.
Shows River.
This is a judgmental-free zone, okay? We can be honest with each other. I mean, we're 2 miles into the cave. We kind of have to be. So, folks, I'll ask one question. Who here has ever eaten a Twinkie? Oh, yes. You've had some of that gypsum before. Oh, yes, that calcium sulfate. Us health-conscious cave guides one day were looking at the ingredients of Twinkies, and we saw calcium sulfate. We were so interested that we called Hostess and asked them why. They said, well, it makes the dough less sticky, a lot more fluffier. We didn't believe them. We believe it's so it could have a 3,000-year shelf life. So some of those cave guides went up onto this ledge right here and started scooping around. But once they got to that rock right there, underneath it, they saw hair. There was hair underneath. They looked again, and it was a man. He had been crushed by a rock.
Sounds fun.
Oh, he still had his hair, still had his skin. Yes, still has internal organs. We were able to see what his last meal was. He was 2,500 years old. They carbon dated him. We finally made it. We're at Violet City, folks. Folks, welcome to Elizabeth's Dome.
So we decided to stay a couple nights at my old Kentucky home. No, I don't live in Kentucky. I don't own a home in Kentucky, but
It's not our home.
Yeah.
It's just my home.
it's a state park. So the reason we stayed there was actually for the attraction down the road, about 18 miles away. We're going to see some giants.
Yeah, it's called Bernheim Arboretum and Research Forest.
So it's art in nature. There's lots of trails. The most exciting part for us, I think, is going to be the giants. And then there's multiple pieces thrown throughout these trails. There's also a museum, a cafe, a visitor center with a gift shop. So we're going to check it out.
Yep.
at the visitor center. Now we're gonna follow the footprints to the giants. I don't think there's any food there.
Uh-oh. No food.
Sorry guys, it wasn't ate at all.
Oh, no food.
Following along prairie trails now, and we've reached cluster 3. This is one of the many pieces of art here. One idea how tall it is? That's how big it is. Ryan's 6'2".
Donated in 1978.
Coming up on Mama Lumari's place. She's got all kinds of stuff in here. And there she is.
Take a little nap. A little warm outside.
Mama's hot.
Even giants have to take a little nap.
Yeah. Look at how big her feet are.
Ange found her throne and her loyal, sort of loyal subjects.
I just need my crown.
Well, it's sort of behind you.
My crown.
Yeah, she doesn't need a crown. Her loyal subjects don't really listen quite as well as she would like them to. Yeah, I found my next necklace. It's a little heavy though, but I think it's my new bling bling.
I'm not supposed to crawl on the art. We made it to our third giant, Little Alina. Oh, it's like she set up dominoes.
I think they all fell over already.
Aw,
And she's done.
poor girl.
The baby whippoorwill goes into her nest. She hides. Hibernation. She's into her nest. Let's see if we can find it. Crikey. We found one in her nest.
I'm afraid to look up. I don't know what's up there. I don't think I want to know. You gonna come in and see me?
Oh, Savage is in there.
Company. Ah!
It only fits one.
The birds are chirping, and Ryan says it's because of his singing.
Yeah, now.
Let's hear it.
Now. No. Singing's pretty good. It's pretty horrible. There's a good chance that the birds are probably trying to drown me out, so keep chirping. Keep chirping.
After seeing Little Alina, we decided to continue on to Lake Nevin Loop. And this is the view you get. It's beautiful out here. Brand new and it doesn't even work. No. As we're finishing our Forest of Giants trail, we wanted to share some tips with you. So for starters, the map is not to scale.
Yeah, you can easily get sidetracked, and if you're trying to find the water station to fill up, give the dogs a little bit extra water, it's off. Although it looks brand new, but
Yeah.
it's off.
So on the map, it does show you where water stations are. The problem is none of them are working right now. So don't come here assuming you can just fill up water, you know, at the stations. Make sure you bring enough with you and for your dogs.
Yeah, it's overcast right now, but it's I think in the mid 80s, so it's a little bit warmer.
The trails have a variety between concrete, dirt, just walking through an open field. So I don't know if this is any better, maybe more during season. Maybe we're a little early, and that's why they don't have the water hooked up, and that's why things aren't as well marked, maybe?
Maybe.